Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to talk about polyuria, right? So bear in mind that these are the most common causes of polyuria that is due to underlying pathology and not from meds, because diuretics cause polyuria. So we're not going to touch upon that. We're just going to touch upon a pathophysiological polyuria. Now, I am going to start with, let me get this out of the way. Sorry about that. I'm going to start with diabetes mellitus. So what happens in diabetes? So with polyuria, you can also always add in polytypsia. I mean, they pretty much go hand in hand. So what happens in diabetes mellitus is that there's going to be increased glucose in your system, and then there's going to be glucosuria, and that's going to draw water along with it, causing polyuria. And one more thing that happens in the early stages of diabetes mellitus is a phenomenon called hyperfiltration, in which so you do know that there are SGL2 receptors on the luminal side of the PCT, which is responsible for co-transport of sodium and glucose. Now, what happens with diabetes mellitus is that there's going to be excess glucose, like the renal tubular cells are going to be attempting to reabsorb a lot of glucose, because normally you shouldn't have glucose in the urine, and that causes sodium to go along with it, which decreases the sodium delivery distally at the macula densa, and then that responds by increasing renin-angiotensin aldosterone system, and that in turn gives us angiotensin 2, which clamps the efferent arteriole down. And when that happens, there's going to be increased pressure in the glomerulus, which causes hyperfiltration, and that is actually the first step in the development of diabetic nephropathy. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a new window so that I can discuss this topic, polyuria, in a differential diagnosis format. So number one, it's going to be diabetes mellitus. So the way to differentiate the different causes of polyuria is going to be measurement of serum osmolality and the measurement of urine osmolality. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to put this in a tabular format. Serum, urine osmolality, right? Let's go ahead and draw this too. Okay. So what happens in diabetes mellitus is that serum and urine osmolality both are going to be increased because of increased glucose in both the urine and the body. The other major cause of polyuria is going to be diabetes insipidus. So what happens in diabetes insipidus is that there is going to be a pathology with desmopressin, and you're either not able to release vasopressin, not desmopressin, vasopressin. You're either not releasing it from the posterior pituitary, or the kidneys are not responding to it well. So what's going to happen is that you're going to have high serum and low urine osmolarity. And if you sort of plotted volume against osmolarity, so let's say this is volume and this is osmolarity and this is normal, your patient with diabetes insipidus would look something like this, like low volume, like volume contraction, and high osmolarity of the serum, and also hypernatremia because of a lot of fluid loss. Now, the final cause of polyuria is going to be primary polytypsia. So this could be psychiatric, or it could be a side effect of a medication that the patient is on. Like it could be because of any drug that has the anticholinergic side effects, which presents with dry mouth, or if the patient just has xerostomia, they could be drinking a lot of water, or they might have some misconceptions about how much water to drink. Some people just get over enthusiastic, and they read online that they have to drink more water, and they just go on drinking more water without understanding what that can do to your body, in which case both serum and urine osmolarity are going to be low. And the way to differentiate between diabetes insipidus and primary polytypsia is that this is going to have hypernatremia and this is going to have hyponatremia. Okay, so that's about it for the endocrine causes of polyuria. And again, this is more of a psychiatric / drug-induced cause. But I hope that this was a helpful video, and definitely try to these graphs that plot volume against osmolarity. These are pretty high yield for the USMLE. So every time you come across anything that has like a volume derangement and osmolarity derangement, try to plot it for your own practice against, like, osmolarity against volume, just to practice that and see what's going on with that. That's good practice. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions regarding this topic, let me know in the comment section below and I will answer it when I have time. I will see you guys soon with a new topic, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I love you. Take care.